And here they go. Hello there everybody. Today we're going to make creepy, large or huge spider eggs. Now this is the things that you will need to start this project. We've got 2 containers here, one for mixing the glue, one for our paper mache, and this is some PVA glue. You can use Elmer's glue or white craft glue. Got about 2 cups of water there that we use for mixing the glue. We've got some round balloons there that we need, and we've also got a little glass container here that we're going to use to put the balloon in to stop it from rolling away. And then we've got a paintbrush here that we can use to paint the paper mache onto the balloon, and we also got a pair of scissors to cut the newspaper, and we've got some old newspaper here. So we're going to start cutting up some newspaper. We'll bring our container over here to put our little strips of paper. We're going to cut some paper up here. I think that'll do for now. We'll get started on it, eh? Okay, so now we're going to mix the glue and the water to make a thin paint texture. Pour a little bit of glue in there. Probably about 2 tablespoons of glue, and then we're going to probably put about 1 cup of water. Then we're going to mix this up to a thin paint solution. You don't want to have it too thick because you'll have too many lumps on your project. I'd say that's about right. Now I'm just going to lay a little bit of newspaper out. Pink balloon today. I'm going to blow these up, probably just medium size, not too big because they'll break if you once you start working with them. So we'll go about medium size. So like about that. And put that in there like that. So the balloon will stay there in position. Okay, so we've actually come back to start the process of covering the balloon with paper mache. What we've actually done, we've actually cut some paper in strips so that makes the process a little bit quicker. So we've just put the strips in the glue, take off the excess, and bring it down like that on the side, like that there. Make sure that it's stuck down good. Another one. Down there like that. Cover the other one so that you have makes it a bit stronger. Now up here I'm going to be using the small pieces of square paper because there's only a small amount of room to finish off here. What we're going to do is we're going to leave a small amount left so that we can take the balloon out when it's finished drying. But we'll have to do that after the second coat of paper mache. Now just pick it up and make sure that try to get most of the air bubbles out of here. I want to make it as easy as possible and try to get most of them out. Now, the best way I find to let them dry is I just peg them on the clothesline with that little piece of balloon there on the end, and then we'll come back in when it's finished drying, and then we'll put another coat of paper mache on. Hello, welcome back everyone. Today I'm just going to do the second coat of the paper mache on the balloon, and it actually takes about 6 hours to dry, but I've actually waited probably 24 hours. It doesn't need to be that long. Anyway, we're going to start to mix the glue, but this time I'm only going to use half a cup of water and probably about 2 tablespoons of glue. So again, we're going to paint the little bit on there, paint some glue onto the balloon, and we start dipping our paper. And you'll actually find that it's actually really easy to do the second layer because the balloon's actually really firmed up a lot. And that's it. Just make sure that there's no air bubbles. Okay, so it's been about another 24 hours for this balloon to dry. When you feel it, it's actually quite firm now. Still, if you wanted it firmer, you could probably put another coating of paper mache, but it's really not necessarily if you're only just going to be using it as a prop or a piñata or something like that. Anyway, we're going to pop the balloon here. I'll just use a pair of scissors and make a small hole, and let's move it a bit closer here. Just pop the balloon. That's it. The reason why it came out so easy is because we didn't use a lot of glue. We used a bit of water. You find that if you use too much glue, it'll stick to the balloon and it'll be really difficult to get out. So now we've got a little hole here that we can put toys, we can put chocolate, or we can put anything we like in here. So let's get started on that. We're going to put in this one we're going to put some spiders inside the balloon and a little toy. It's what they call Barbie Club Princess. And then on top of the ball we put a little bit of cotton wool so that when we put our paper mache it doesn't stick to anything. Let's go. So we need a little bit more glue. This time we're going to use straight PVA glue. We're not going to mix it with any water this time because we need this to stick really well. And we only need a little bit, and we need it to dry fast as well. So we need to cut just a small little slip in here so that we can get the items in here without breaking too much of what we've done. We'll just cut that a little bit more there. And now we can probably open this up now. Shabby, but in the end it'll look alright. So we've got a little toy, we're going to put this inside. Shake that down a little bit so we can get it down a little bit flatter there. And then we've got some little spiders. And we've actually got some bats in here as well and some eyes. So that'll be quite interesting. We'll put them in there. Let's open it up and just stuff these in there like that. And what you want to do is you want to get that so that it's quite a little bit firm, so that you can stick the paper mache down quite easy. Right, so when you've got it like that, you start to close the ball or the balloon. Right. Now we're going to start to put our paper mache on here again, but this time we're going to be using straight glue. And I think that's about it. We've got our first ball ready to let dry, and then after we let this dry we're going to paint it, and we will show you how to paint them. It's rather quite easy. Like that. And so what we're going to do today, we're just going to paint the egg red, and then later on we're going to put some decoration on the egg with this piece of cotton wool. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So the best way to do it is just put some paint on the paper here. Have a medium-sized brush and just simply paint the egg. So we're going to turn it around, and we're going to paint the other side with some more red paint. Okay, so now we're ready to do the pattern with the strip of cotton wool that we've got here, and just going to paint a little bit of black paint on here, just a strip of black paint. So then we're able to lay this into the black paint, and then make a pattern on the balloon. We've got some black paint on there, and we'll make a little pattern. And once you're happy with your pattern, then you can let it dry and you'll be able to do the other side. There you go. Now we have to wait for about another half an hour for that to dry, and that'll be finished.